So now the second query, it tells us to identify employees who have worked more than 25 hours in a week. This helps in detecting overtime and managing workload efficiently. First, we reuse the previous logic to calculate the weekly hours. So this was our first query for identifying weekly hours per week. So we will use this and wrap up in a subquery to filter out those who worked overtime. So this was our query, and now we will select the same columns like staff ID, first name, last name, and week starter, and then we will filter out the result where total worked hour is greater than 25 hours. So first name, last name, week starter, and total worked hours. From from the subquery. So we can name it as subquery, or you can give the name you like. So let's say subquery. And now we'll filter out those who are working greater than 25 hours. For this, we will use where clause, where total worked out is greater than interval 25 hours. So what is interval? It is used to represent a period of time like hours, days, weeks, or even years. It allows us to perform date and time calculations easily. You can adjust the interval to different times, like one day, 2 weeks, 30 minutes. So let's run the query, see the output. So this is the output. These are the employees who are working overtime, which is 20 greater than 25 hours. So you can adjust it based on your business requirement. The second query is completed. So let's focus on the third one. It says rank employees based on the total worked hours. So we'll use the previous query logic. The first query. This time we will use a CT instead of subquery. So let's start with the employee worked hours as and now here we will paste our first query logic to identify total worked hours. So in the city, it uses week to identify total worked hours. But in the question, it's not mentioned. So why did I choose week? It's because if I choose a day instead, the same employees might appear multiple times with different ranks. So that's why I used week. If needed, you can switch to day by just changing the week inside the date trunk function. Now we'll select employee details from employee worked hour, city, staff ID, first name, last name, and assign a rank to them based on their worked hours. We'll use the rank function. It allows us to assign a rank based on the total hours. With the highest hours rank first, the way we can easily see the most hardworking employees. Total workout and rank over order by total worked hours descending. This ranks employees based on most hours worked. The order by sort from highest to lowest hours, allowing us to see the top performance first. And we name it as rank top working employees from employee worked hours, which is a countable expression. Let's run the query to see the output. Let's correct the mistakes. Forgot about is and a comma after total worked hours. Now let's again run the query. So the query output shows employees their total worked hours and their rank. We can also rank them using a dense rank function instead of rank. And the difference between them is dense rank doesn't skip values. It will show 2 after 1. So as you can see, it show first and second position and doesn't skip the second position where ranked it. Well, in this video, both queries have been completed.